You'll have to excuse the purring in the background. We've just gotten up and my cat likes to have snuggles some mornings, so she's not budging, but I felt inspired to make another video now. So this is on the subject of doing what you can and the difference between a cop-out and sort of making excuses and just doing the best you can with what you've got that day. So I think there is a bit of a difference, and it's going to be it's a learning process for everyone. I think for each individual, you just come to learn and trust yourself. If you're able to be honest with yourself about when you're just making excuses and when you've got genuine limitations placed on you, and you need to just make the best of it and do something rather than nothing. So this video subject was inspired by reading about a man in America who I think he was heckled or something. He was running and he was always the last one to finish the race, and he was obese. He was over 300 pounds in weight, and he got heckled. I think someone shouted that he was, excuse me, slow as fuck. So what he did was he took that negativity and yeah, I'm sure it might have held some pain for him in the moment or initially or when he thought about it. But he took that and turned it into a positive, and he formed the Slow as Fuck Runners Club. And it was basically more, a bunch of people who could only run slowly. Could be for a variety of reasons. Maybe they had energy limiting conditions like chronic fatigue, MS, things like that, or perhaps Parkinson's, things that affect your mobility and whatnot. Obviously early stage, I don't mean to be disrespectful. Or maybe people had arthritic problems or weight issues. It's very true that you do have to run more slowly when you're overweight. I'm still overweight and I can't run an 8-minute kilometre because I'm carrying too much excess weight. Well, I can, but I can only do one. I can't do 5 in a row. So it takes me a long time to run 5k, but I run 5k anyway. I just run it slowly because running 5k slowly is better than not running 5k at all. So, the outside world will try and direct this negativity towards you, that you're the slowest one, or, you're not good enough. But and sometimes that will, if we're not thinking, we'll let that stop us completely. But really, why? Sometimes, why do we have to feel ashamed if we are the slowest one at something, or the weakest one at something, if it's like weightlifting and that kind of thing? Why do we have to feel shame about it? And it comes back to this destructive habit we all have a tendency for, which is comparing ourselves to other people. And it's corny and it's a cliche, but it's better to compare yourself to the person you were yesterday, last week, last month, and last year. Because you're only responsible for yourself. None of us know all the complex different factors that are going on in other people's lives. And so it's best to just focus on self-improvement. If you want to give some well-meaning, constructive criticism and guidance to other people who will receive it, who want to receive it, that's all right. But otherwise, really, it's best to mind our own business. If other people are making chaotic, bad choices, dangerous choices, these days I choose to just distance from those people rather than tell them what to do. It doesn't work, someone I care about, I will say to them, come on, this is nuts. If I know them very well, please be careful, and sort of appeal to them, rather than tell them what to do, or don't do that, that's stupid. But still, sometimes they will do it. And if someone insists on being self-destructive, I'll just back away a little bit, because painful and horrible to be around. So yeah, of course, with people we're very close to and we care about, we might bend that a little bit, but otherwise, yeah, we're better off modeling best practice, best behaviour, and leading by example and just minding our own business. That's not to say don't intervene, obviously, if something of an emergency nature is going on and you feel you can intervene without causing more hurt. But yeah, I think people will just naturally want to emulate happy, healthy, thriving people. And so yeah, going back, because I've started to ramble a bit and go off course, going back to the original topic I started with, just try to be honest with yourself. Am I making excuses? Am I just trying to find reasons not to press on and roll up my sleeves and get on with it? Or have I got genuine limitations at the moment that are difficult to overcome? I have had severe dental pain this week, which, thank the Lord and all of his best mates around the table, I've got a dentist's appointment in the morning, because life has been 3 times harder this week with dental pain on top of everything. And so I've chosen not to do any cardio, because I spoke to people who do a lot of exercise and activity in sport, and they all said the same thing. When you've got dental pain, particularly of a throbbing nature, if you do cardio, it exacerbates it. It's like it increases the blood supply. And just look at her face, man. Sorry, and it just it can make the pain a lot worse. And I've been struggling to manage the pain as it is. It's a temporary thing, and so I've taken the choice not to go on the treadmill this week. But I feel that was sensible. I've done a lot of walking instead. I've done a lot of stretching, a lot of relaxation, and just tried to take good care of my body while it's in pain. So I'll leave it there because this is starting to get long. But yeah, just try to be honest with yourself about whether you're making excuses or whether you genuinely need to just be gentle with yourself for a short while. And take a leaf out of that guy's book who owned the fact that he was the slowest runner in the pack and didn't take on anyone else's shame that was projected at him, but didn't stop running. And he kept going, and he said, yeah, I'm a slow runner, but I'm going to keep running. You're not going to stop me running. You're not going to shame me out of running. I'm going to be proud of what I'm doing, because I'm doing my current best for me. I'm never going to do a 10-minute mile at 300 pounds of weight. And you know what? He went on to lose 80 pounds. So there you go. There you go. Trust yourself. If you're trying, just other people, they're projecting their own shame when they're being harsh and cruel like that. It's none of your business. That's their shame. Do your best. Be proud of just showing up best you can day by day. And just repeat every day, rinse and repeat, and we'll all become our best selves. Cheers.